Hello, this is Honey Joy Gilig. What is massage? Massage came from the French word masser, means to knead, and Arabic word mash, to press gently. Perform hand hygiene. Gather all materials needed for massage and draping.
JC on the track, boy.
Greet and interview client.
Morning po, sir. Ako po si Joy. Ano po pangalan niyo?
Po si Eric Rosicito.
May pa-sister po ba kayo ng allergy, ng protection, or operation?
Wala, ma'am.
Pakipirma na lang po dito.
Measure vital signs. Perform hand exercise to prevent injuries and fatigue. Perform stretching at the back of the client. Five basic stroke of Swedish massage: effleurage, petrissage, friction, tapotement, and vibration. Apply oil correctly. Effleurage came from the French word effleurer, which means to glide. Gliding can be applied with full hands or parts of the hand, using palm, knuckles, fingertips, and forearm. There are four variations of effleurage. First one is one-handed effleurage, using one hand applying gliding movement. Variation of one-handed effleurage, raking, two fingertips or five fingertips together or apart with pressure. Second variation of one-handed, ironing, deep using palm. Third variation of one-handed, circular, done by forming circular motion. Second variation of effleurage is two-handed effleurage. Both hands gliding on skin simultaneously. First variation of two-handed, heart shape, done by forming a heart shape. Second variation of two-handed, circular, one hand over or beside the other in circular motion. Third variation of effleurage, alternate hand effleurage, done by alternating your hands. There are two variations of alternate hand, raking, same as one-handed raking but using two hands alternately. Number 2 is circular. The fourth variation of effleurage, nerve stroke, feather light finger tracing. Second basic stroke of massage, petrissage, from the French word pétrir, which means to knead, kneading a cycle of rhythmic lifting, squeezing, and releasing of tissue. First variation of petrissage, one-handed petrissage, simple clamp squeezing. Second variation of petrissage, two-handed petrissage. First variation of two-handed petrissage, praying hands, finger interlace and squeeze upward. Second variation of two-handed petrissage, ocean waves, gliding hands in opposite direction with compression. Third variation of petrissage, alternate hand petrissage, grasp and release alternately arm or thumb pressure separating while moving forward. Fourth variation of petrissage, fooling, palm and thumb pressure separating while moving forward. Fifth variation of petrissage, skin rolling, lifting skin superficial, no downward force involved. Third basic stroke of massage, friction, from the French word portraire, which means to rub, rubbing compression tissue in several directions, slide hands, palm, finger, knuckles back and forth over the skin or deeper tissue layer, usually dry, no oil use. The first variation of friction, superficial warming. Variation of superficial warming, sewing, heat rub, moving the skin on opposite direction. Second variation of friction, rolling, hold with open hands back and forth from distal to proximal. Third variation of friction, wringing, grasp firmly while twisting in opposite direction. Fourth variation of friction, cross fiber, deep transfer friction finger in moving movement perpendicular to muscle fiber with moderate to heavy pressure. Fifth variation of friction, chucking, deep transverse friction same direction as muscle tendon or ligamentous fiber, thumb or finger move back and forth. Sixth variation of friction, circular, small circular movements that glide superficial tissue over underlying tissue, fingers or palm. Fourth basic stroke of massage, tapotement, from the French word tapoter, which means to tap. Rapid and repeated striking of body as a technique in massage. First variation of tapotement, tapping, using fingertips of one or both hands, various speed. First variation of tapping, punctuation, hard tapping. Second variation of tapping, pulsing, alternate deep to light. Third variation of tapping, raindrops, very light fingertips on tap skin at different times. Second variation of tapotement, placement or plucking. Skin is lifted by grasping quickly at the point of striking. Third variation of tapotement, hacking. Chop using one or both hands with finger relay. Variation of hacking, quacking. Strike with the last three fingers producing quacking sound. Fourth variation of tapotement, cupping. Cup hands in chest cavity. Fifth variation of tapotement, pounding. Loose fist beating moderate strength with applied palm down wrapping. Sixth variation of tapotement, clapping. Both palms strike the skin simultaneously. Variation of clapping, slapping. Palm striking skin with alternate stroke, not recommended for victims of abuse. Seventh variation of tapotement, diffuse. Lay palm surface of the skin while striking back on the hand to the diffuse force move across surface. Fifth basic stroke of massage, vibration, from the Latin word vibreo, which means to shake. Rapid shaking, trembling or rocking movements applied with fingertips or full hand. First variation of vibration, fine vibration. Fingertips trembling the skin, fingers and wrist rigid glide along. Second variation of vibration, jostling, rhythmic shaking back and forth, grasp at most proximal point and slide up. Third variation of vibration, rocking, push and touch motion. Perform hand hygiene. Grip client show how to turn over to side lying position. Supin. Wait for a while. Allow client to rest and instruct to dress.
I-assist ko na po kayo, sir.
Offer hot tea. Give post advice.
Sa ngayon po, sir, kamusta po yung pakiramdam niyo?